Cancer, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Cancer Love Tarot reading. Cancer Love reading. Cancer, it's the Five of Cups and the upright coming down. Already Mars and Scorpio, and as is often the case here at the Tarot Closet, Cancer Love Messages reading. We're going to get right into your reading here. I want to tell you though, it's already really clear that somebody has a lot of regret for leaving you, feeling like they don't love you, for abandoning you. Is this somebody who ghosted you? Why do I feel like this is yours? It's the Star card. Okay, it's here in the partnership placement. This is very clearly a fated connection, but what else is going on? Is there some hope coming in here for renewal? It's the Star card. It's a major arcana, and it's right here in your partnership placement. Let's see what's going on, but things are changing. This is Uranus energy. Look, somebody's this owl is coming in here from the night, guardian of the night. An angel is nearby. This rainbow, it's sort of like leaving a rainbow trail as they come in. Let's see, it's so early. I want to continue getting down what I want to say first. We're going to begin your reading in just a moment. I just want to mention a few things first. This is too many cards. Down in the description, you'll find all the decks that are coming in today. You will also find all the playlists, messages from your person, all signs, Love Tarot readings. I think that playlist is Love Messages from your person. Anyway, it's down below. I'm not really sure. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long and in-depth twin flame readings below. Lots of things down there, so feel free to check anything out that you would like. Cancer, I'm channeling for you in July 2023, and you could be here in real time, of course, but you could also be here many months, even years later. All readings are timeless and meant for you when you get here. This is a fated connection. You are here when you're meant to be here. So I'm really glad that you found your way here, whenever that is. We're going to begin your reading now. Please remember, it's a general reading. Take what is for you and let the rest go. And I would be so grateful. And before we begin your reading, I would like to take this time to invite you to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This helps the channel so much more than I can tell you to keep it moving. So thank you very much. Cancer, let's continue on here because look, I want to show you this. This card is not coming off the table. You're still in each other's energy here. You can see that there's something in there. This is not empty. It's right behind. Now we see here, look in this Five of Cups. Look what is there. That's the three. That's the Three of Cups here within. That's Mercury and Cancer energy. So was there a communication that was really hurtful between you? Is this also the lack of communication and those cups just got kind of kicked over? Whatever the case may be, it does bring in that Three of Cups, Mercury and Cancer. So this is also somebody that best friend energy, I want to say. There may even have been something that happened in this connection around friends and family that's not going to be for everybody, but it's coming through. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what is going on with our beautiful Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aho. It's the Seven of Cups in reverse. It's the Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands, in reverse. There's the Lover's card. Wow. Yeah, so there is a decision. Somebody has some clarity here. Cancer, this is where your person's energy is the strongest. Your specific someone, your person, maybe even somebody that is just coming into your mind, whatever the case may be. This is an ending of, I want to say an ending of being, it's like an isolation ending, because the Nine of Wands, you have this wand up and somebody, your person, has had that wand up, so has been resisting. What is that? Talking, seeing each other, because they're having clarity here in the Seven of Cups. For some of you, this is somebody who's been having trouble with commitment. It's not going to be for everyone, but they've also been having trouble making a choice. Is that to move forward and make an offer? Because this can be an unexpected love offer here, and we see you both here in the Two of Wands. And by the way, the World card is in here a little bit, so we'll talk more about that. Is this coming forward with an offer of, well, yeah, a really big offer? Is it just coming in to talk? Whatever the case may be, there is a vulnerable energy that's coming through here. And here also in the Seven of Cups, Venus in Scorpio, it's in reverse, that there's some clarity that they have had. Look at that. It's connecting right with the Star card, and we see them moving in here. The Two of Wands is looking, there's a lot of cards here that I'm feeling called to, and we will be bringing them in as well as another deck. But we got to go here first, because this is where this message is right now. They're staring intently at the Lover's card. Cancer, owls are deeply loyal. They're very loyal to their mate, to their owl. I would say they see other owls as predators, food, enemies. There's a total focus here. So there's a lot of love between you and your person, between this person here. Archangel Raphael is here. It's the angel for healing what is broken. Just wants to make everybody happy. So is this reconnecting for something huge? Maybe. Is this talking? Because they have clarity. They're a lot more vulnerable than they have been. Lots of clarity coming in here. Look at all the regret in the Five of Cups. There's a lot of regret. They're already sending it through. They're sorry for hurting you. They love you. They did not mean to make you feel like that they didn't love you. That's exactly the message that's coming through here. I'm sorry that I left you feeling like I don't love you. I love you. I still love you. You still love them too. It's clear that there's a love between you. This is soulmate energy. And there's deep soulmate energy here. For some of you, it's also your twin flame. That's not for everybody. This can be coming into union, but we need a lot more. You know, is this physical? Is it talking again? Because this is somebody who is, it's self-actualization, preparing for something here, preparing for some type of love offer, Cancer. What is it? And you also see that in the Two of Wands in the upright. This is Mars and Aries energy, and this is what you've been waiting for, this offer, or at the very least waiting to hear from them. And this is making that choice. You're both here, so is there a choice between you? Maybe, because that also comes through in the Lover's card, because this is in the partnership placement. We know that they have clarity. Do you already have clarity? You're connected. Your hearts are connected here. Look at that. It's the energy of love. Those are the hearts. And this owl is very clearly, intently looking over. And again, it's this waiting energy here for someone, and that might be you. It can be physical travel. I want to say flying. But that's also about the journey that you and your person are on as your own people, but also in this connection. And as I was saying, the World card energy is in here. And that's moving forward to what? Well, it's an energy of completion. So is that to come together for what you have been wanting, what was on the table, what was already there and disrupted? Is it coming together to finish a conversation, to talk again? It can be an energy of coming together and kind of having some closure, but that I don't really feel that in today's reading. There's an energy here underneath. It's little, but it's here. It's kind of like doing this, you know, like a rumble. And it's thinking about making something even bigger than just decision, but life-changing. And it's getting closer to a soulmate for their true purpose. Can they? Will they? Are you still there? What's going on in this connection? I'll tell you, whatever is going on, this is a fated connection. That's very clear. It's in the stars. It was meant to be. It's also clear that there's still a lot of hope here for renewal. You love each other. And somebody here, somebody by your person, is a lot more vulnerable, has put down well, has put down that, I want to say that ninth wand here in reverse, because that's a vulnerable energy, and that's putting us also into the Eight of Wands. And it's a spinner because it may still be actually in the upright here. We might see it in another deck. It doesn't matter if we do or not. It's the energy that I feel. And that's spinning it. And that's also spinning with that removal of a wand us into, because look, they've taken it over here. That's also putting us into the Eight of Wands. So it can be that what is coming through that you've been waiting for is just to hear from them. Can be more, because the Eight of Wands isn't just about a message. It's connected, because Mercury can oftentimes be about reading and writing, though I think the actual physical act of writing is probably archaic in many ways, but social media, text, SMS, whatever. But that's also showing us that's the planet of the mind as well, and it's on the move, if you will. And we know that. They have clarity here, whereas when this was in the upright, yeah, there's just kind of farting around, as my mom would say. That's why they were in the Hermit card energy, which was stuck. Look, oh yeah. Also, oh wow, yeah, there is the World card that we saw coming. Okay, it is going here. Yeah, that's just the way it is. The Ace of Swords, this is the clarity that they haven't had. Look, we see it. It's pretty hardcore in that Cancer and energy, that's you, the High Priestess energy. It doesn't mean this is you who has been kind of blocked, but maybe I do kind of feel you here, maybe not really sure, because there's an energy of wanting to move on, but really loving your person here and knowing that they love you. But why did they have their defenses up? What's going on here today in the reading? Because there's a clarity here. The High Priestess, of course, is Cancer energy. It's divine feminine energy, and it's in reverse. So it is a clouded insight, like kind of a blocked intuition. But we also see here that is changing. It's not a major arcana, but it's here in the upright, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And this is the mental clarity. This is the clarity that we see that they have. And we already knew that was coming in. We also see it in the Seven of Cups. So is this a decision to take this to somewhere else? Like really big? A love offer, an unexpected love offer. Is it clarity in the decision to talk again? Is it to renew this connection? And is it that talking? Is it dating? Is it marriage? What is going on? Because we see, whoa, these just fell off, and there's 3 here. They literally just fell into my hands. We are going to take them in just a moment, okay? Because we see here that in the Seven of Cups, and for some of you, that is your person maybe who had commitment issues. Either way, there's just a lot of choices when you're sitting here farting around, as my mom would say, assessing the situation and just not making the decision here. And there's some clarity. It's real. Look how strong it is. That Hermit card energy, we see that's where they've been. And that's also the connection. I feel it might be still currently. It might not be coming out of quite literally separation or just being away from each other. And the Hermit card is where you go. It's Virgo, of course, and Mercury energy. And it's where you go for clarity, quest for personal truth, spiritual illumination. What do you want? Well, I think they want you, because look, there's that World card that came through under their rumbling in the Two of Wands, and it has come to us in the upright. And that's getting closer to you, their soulmate, their true purpose. So I don't feel that they're in this Hermit card energy. And if they are, they're coming out right here with this Nine of Wands, taking a wand as they come out here. Have they been in it? Yeah. Has the connection been in it? Yeah. It's been quite lonely, and they've been stuck. And it can be for some of you that, as I said, I didn't feel it as strong earlier on, but I am feeling it now too, that maybe some of you are really struggling with, with how you feel about this, because there is a fear of being hurt again. And that does come through. So you might still be in here, because Cancer, it doesn't always come through that you're embodying the energy even of your card, but it is coming through today in the High Priestess in reverse. Maybe this is somebody who makes your heart, who kind of sometimes takes some things off the table for you, because it's somebody that you love very much. So you might be feeling like you're a little bit blocked here. And, well, yeah, this energy here in the Five of Cups, which first came down, and that Three of Cups there, you in there as well, your energy, whether that's you or not, doesn't matter, of course, because that's the energy. And it's a lot of loss and regret. They really are apologizing, Cancer. I'm sorry that I made you feel unloved because I love you. It's an apology. I'm sorry, I love you. You're my true purpose. I want to come closer to you. There's a completion here. I want to make this decision. It's life-changing. Look, they're staring down the love owls, the lovebirds, the love owls, the lovers. They're staring down the lovers here. Can they? Will they? Is this possible? Yeah. Okay, so this is interesting. These cards that came down just now in reverse. But it's also extremely clear that this is the energy they've been in, is hiding their feelings. And the Fool card in reverse is literally being careless with emotions. It's hiding how they feel. There's even a little bit of apathy coming through, kind of pretending like they don't care. That's the regret they have in the Five of Cups, because we know that they love you. We know that they care, and this is what they've been holding back. It's the King of Cups. It's Pisces energy. And they haven't been seeing things the way that they are, but they're getting clarity, which tells me that the King of Cups is also spinning. It might come back. We'll be bringing in another deck. Maybe it won't. Doesn't matter. It's here, and it's here with the Fool in reverse. This is Aquarius energy. It's Uranus energy. So it's also showing us that this played a really big part in what disconnected this, because emotions are the name of your game, Cancer. They're real important to you. And if somebody's holding them back and you can't get them to talk or be clear or be honest or say how they feel and say what they want or say really hurtful things, you take those things to heart. And yeah, this is an indication for me of a lot of the past energy, possibly some of the energy, as I said, that is still here right now. But this is definitely a spinner for me. Is the Fool also? I think so. And will they come back? Maybe. Let's see. Because there is a lot of strong apologetic energy here. I do want to say I'm wondering what's going on in this connection, because as they're coming unstuck here, and maybe for some of you, yeah, the no contact and/or in separation ends, it does come through with the Ace of Swords that it can bring in a little bit of conflicting energy here. And it's also telling us that there's some sort of, well, yeah, a lot actually of repair work, because look at this sword. It came really close to this little hatched egg here, of course, which is this baby owl, which is this new beginning. And the swords, of course, are transactional. They're clarity in relationships. It's clarity within somebody else's mind. It's communication. It's honesty. It's pretty much everything that hasn't been happening. This is a really strong sign here. And this is also telling us, which they're clear on now, that King of Cups is for sure spinning, but they have been really stuck. But now they know, you can see it. And these three were coming through. So we're going to see what's going on. Oh yeah, that's not surprising. Whoa. Yeah, okay. So this is really clear too. This is what is going on in their mind. And also what I feel might be, well, it might be even getting discussed here. It's the Devil in reverse. Every time I see this, I think, well, this would make a great song, a great band name. As you know, I'm a musician. It's Capricorn and Saturn energy. So look what the Devil energy, this is working things out that went on. Look what it was. It's the King of Pentacles in reverse, Pentacles, and the King of Wands in reverse. So this is the energy of not following through with this connection, whatever that was for you, not committing to what? Communication, going somewhere way further. Were you in the Ten of Cups or the Ten of Pentacles with this person? Were you working toward it? Was it still on the table? Whatever the case is, we can see that that is exactly what happened, because they weren't ready. This is the King of Wands telling us that they weren't ready here. The King of Pentacles is Virgo ruled by Mercury. There's a lot of details here, but they weren't ready. They weren't, I feel, in this Fool card energy. Really, there is that apathy coming through in the absence too. And that's also the separation. Okay, I want to bring in some more. So what else wants to come through? I'm going to move the energy a little. It's the Hangman. Yeah, this is not surprising. This is Pisces energy. It's in the upright. It's obviously a major arcana. It's also Uranus. So this is what is changing everything, but it's also what they're doing. They're trying to work things out here. It's a period of uncertainty. This person has been indecisive, which we see changing. We see that changing very clearly. Not really making any moves. Okay, wow, the clarity is so strong. Pisces energy. Gemini, you're also here in Cancer. It's the moon in reverse. This is the clarity and this is the truth coming. So they're working on, I feel like, on a message. Are we going to see the 8 of Wands? We might. It might come through here. It might not. It might come through in another deck. For me, this is an offer, but it might be that it's a message because they want to tell you they're sorry. They have a lot of regret. They love you. They're clear. This is what they want to do. So are they coming in with an offer? It could be. The 7 of Cups in reverse, the Moon in reverse, the Star card, the Ace of Swords. They're real clear how they feel about you. They're real clear that they love you. So they're clear that they love you. They're trying to move forward here. Could it be to make a really big life-changing decision? Yeah. For some of you, that might even be just talking again, but it can be really big. For some of you, this can be a marriage proposal. Do I think that's for everyone here? I don't, but it is here. In any case, it's getting closer to you, their soulmate, and they're clear. It's what they want to do. It's how they feel. It is super clear here. My gosh. Okay, this is yours. Yeah, they're being honest with themselves and they want to be honest with you. It's the Queen of Swords in the upright. This is total honesty. Look at all the transformational energy too. And I just noticed this. Their sword is like made of, almost looks like owl wings open here, taking flight. That sword is looking very secure up against the throne here. It's transactional. It's the truth. It's communication. So they're being honest with themselves. They're real clear here. And I feel they want to be honest with you too. Is this in a message only or is it more? I want to show you what's coming through here. Okay, so there's a couple of cards here that also I feel are yours. So we're going to take those. And by the way, the 10 of Wands, it did not elude me that it's here. It's Jupiter and Sagittarius energy. And yeah, it's a lot to, this separation I feel like has been a lot for everybody. But this is also telling us that it's a new cycle now. There is a cycle completing. It's extremely clear. And there is a cycle beginning. This also deduces into a 1, and that's telling us new beginnings, but also potential here. So for potential for what? Well, we are seeing here the 9 of Swords. And this is Gemini, this is your energy, and not sleeping, and why? And it's you, and I also feel your person, and that's because it's been uncertain. And that's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and that's because, well, yeah, things haven't been moving. The Queen of Pentacles is like, well, the Queen of Pentacles is like a protege of the Empress. It's also a really motherly, giving energy and can make things work that are not working. And that's why we're seeing the 9 of Swords here, because it hasn't been. There's some sadness around it, around the fact that the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. So is this honesty and this about how they feel about you, about loving you and having regret as they work things out, is this going to bring in a really big offer? For some of you, it's clear that it is. And that King of Cups is for sure uprighting. And this may be the clarity that they have and how they feel is that they need to come in with the truth here. And I do feel that a message is coming through. Is that all it is? Is there more after the message? Is it just the message? Let's see. But there is some kind of offer coming through. Okay, it did come. Wow. Yeah, look at that. So it's the 8 of Wands in the upright and the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So this is the lack of communication changing. This is coming unstuck. This is Gemini energy too. It's Jupiter at Gemini energy. And it's in reverse. So they're coming unstuck. And this is The end of no contact and or in separation for me. Again, it's real strong that it can be a message. This is Mercury and Sagittarius energy. So it can be coming. If you haven't already heard from your person, you might be soon. It's a really fast energy. And of course, that energy, it's Mercury, planet of the mind, the planet of communication. We know that they're clear here. So it can be that it's somebody that you see them in person. But for me, it's really strong that it's in the way of a message. Mercury is oftentimes connected to reading and writing. So if you are near your person, there might be a handwritten something or other. It won't be for everyone. I know that's kind of archaic. It's most likely SMS, text message, social media, that sort of thing. And if it's not coming now, it will be, and they're trying to write it, I feel. We've been feeling this all along. They took that wand out of the Nine of Wands very clearly, and they're over here on the Two of Wands because they're clear they need to be honest with you that I feel more than anything that they want to apologize for making you feel like they didn't love you, that they do. They did and they do. Does it always mean that we come together with people and that we live happily ever after? Of course not. But it's really on everybody's mind here. It's definitely on theirs. So for some of you, that can be coming in with a really huge offer. But I just know that's not for everyone, because the completion here, and also to get closer to you, who is the soulmate energy for your person. For those of you on a twin flame journey, you know, if you know this is your twin flame, maybe they don't. Whatever the case is, they do want to get close to you and let you know this. What else is there? Everyone has free will. For some of you, it might be really big, but it's the end of no communication, no contact, and or in separation. Clearly, that is what's going on today. And clearly seems to be the word of the reading, pun intended. And strange, but I'm hearing here that this is the overall energy. So I just had to move that here because there is a lot of clarity. And by the way, look, it's also telling me to pick up the Devil's card. And that's because all this stuff that's been going on, I feel like you're going to get answers. What you've been needing to hear. Answers to why they haven't been responding. Answers to maybe why they haven't been clear about their feelings. Why they, I feel, ghosted you, or just left the connection. They have regret. They're sorry. They're clear about what they need to say. Are they clear about what they want? I don't know. They're clear about how they feel and what they need to say. So that's what's coming through for me. What have you been needing to hear? What questions have you had that are unanswered? Because I feel like that's what's coming in. That's what's getting worked out in the Devil in reverse here. Whatever has been going on. And this is allowing some room to understand so that you can heal, whether it's together or heal and come apart again, whatever that is. Maybe for some of you, that's all it is a message, but it can be more also. Okay, I'm going to bring in another deck. And as you know, if you don't know, I'm in Austria. This is in German. But yeah, it doesn't matter because I'm going to move the energy a little. You'll know. And I'll tell you, there's not a lot of writing on here. So let's see if there's any clarity, validation coming through, or maybe something that we're just not even sure. What the heck? Why is it here? Don't worry about the German. Let's see what's coming through. And then we're going to get into some channeled love messages and channeled song messages, Cancer. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Yeah, so look, it's double here, Cancer. So it has been both of you. There's been a real block here. I'm feeling it's here. There's been some power struggles here. It's in that Hangman energy. Look, the High Priestess validation here of just having, and also for your person, just not really, not trusting intuition, clouded insight. And why? Because I feel like there's a lot of love here. I don't think even if just a message is coming through that is the end of this. It might be for a while, or maybe you make this decision together that it will be. Obviously, you're both having trouble letting each other go, okay? I don't feel like you've let each other go. You see here the Two of Cups within the Five of Cups. You're still in each other's energy big time. And there's lots of dreamy energy about what it could be or what it was. Maybe it will be for some of you, but you haven't let each other go. There's the feelings of should I, shouldn't I? It's coming from both of you, but the truth of how you feel is here. And I feel like for you, some answers that you've been wanting are coming. Yeah, look, here's that Three of Cups we just talked about, and it's in reverse. This is, for me, it's the lack of communication. It's Mercury and Cancer energy. And that's the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. And we see it here. And we know that it hasn't been, I want to say cleaned up. I know that sounds weird, but look at all the emotional energy. It's still there. So how much time has passed, or is it feeling like it's recent, even if it's not? Maybe that's because they're coming into your energy again. Whatever the case is, the water is still there. It hasn't evaporated. It's still, either it's fresh or it's just when you think about it. Both of you, this is where you go back to this kind of gut-wrenching feeling I'm getting of what happened. Some conversation that maybe didn't go well. Reunion that didn't happen. Soul connection that is, I want to say, broken right now. It's very hurtful, I feel, for everybody. I feel your person also feels this. They're holding back a lot. We don't even see the Emperor here, but I really feel that energy. There's a lot of holding back energy. Somebody maybe who's even used to getting their way. Yeah, look, that's the regret here. And that is still here. It has not been healed. There's still a lot of love between you. These are yours. Okay, look. I don't love this, but I also know why we're seeing this. Because the sun and the world are in reverse here. That's bringing in the world again. So that's a spinner. Why? Because it's not finished, but there's no, it's like, I don't know if there's no direction really, but it's not finished. It's not finished. I don't know if it's going to be finished or there's some big, moment here coming up, but I just feel like it's a connection. It's this connection, that's this love, it's your person. But it's also showing us that, because that's this, putting the world card in a spin here, and that it's not completed. There's also still some stuff going on in everybody's life, but the sun is also in reverse, and this is telling us that it's a delayed outcome. And it's temporary, and that there is a sadness around it. This is Leo energy. It's the sun. It's the source. It's also connecting to the crown chakra and finding a solution. Divine timing. Obstacles here. There's still obstacles. The world is spinning, which it does, and so does the sun, and they go together. So we see eventually, I feel there's an outcome here that you're both wanting. It's just a matter of when. Because the world is doing this. It's sort of like, well, it's almost like the Wheel of Fortune, isn't it? It doesn't really stop spinning. Sometimes things are okay. So these, look what came down. And we're going to stop here for now, Cancer, and bring in some channeled love messages. But I'm going to get these messages through because it's really clear already. So here's the thing. This is what they want to give to you. Okay, look, it's the Empress energy. Emotionally, they're realizing a lot of things about the two of you. This is going to sound strange, but it really, for me, is also that King of Cups energy coming up, because they love you and feel a lot for you. This is them wanting to give. It's the Six of Pentacles. It's a reciprocal energy. It's the Moon in Taurus. They want to open up quite literally here and be honest with you, which I really feel is going to be coming through. Do they want more? Yeah. Do you? I think so. But we're also seeing judgment here. This is Archangel Gabriel. It's in reverse, of course. You're both here, and that's the Pluto energy. So that's the clarity which we see them have, but it's the Judgment card. It's also telling us it's like a final decision toward your life purpose, which we see they want with you, but we also see they go back and forth out of fear, indecision, not trusting their intuition, clouded insight. It's extremely clear. So what's going on in your life or their life that is making this really hard for you to be together? Because it's what they want. They're literally saying this to you here. They're not ready for some changes here, because this is some kind of final decision change in their life. I do feel they're coming here with some emotional truths and some honesty for you. And that's what is giving here. Of course, it's the Empress. It's divine feminine energy. It's Taurus energy. And we saw the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, which was the energy of around the Knight of Swords, of not sleeping so well, and that Gemini energy of what wasn't growing and what you weren't receiving. So I think what you want to hear is coming through. Hearing how they feel about you and the apologetic energy and some truths. Is it more? Maybe for some of you, but we see this life-changing decision here that they're a little bit afraid to make it. You're both here in this Judgment energy. Gosh, okay, really interesting. But that, look at that, it's coming right here underneath. And that's bringing in some Justice energy here with the scales too. But we also know that here with the Empress, because that's also connected to the 5th chakra, and that's speaking the truth of what they want, but what they're not ready to change. And that can also be you who's doing that, of course. Okay, it's connecting real strongly with your person, but it's always take it as it resonates. Okay, I'm bringing in some channeled love messages, and then we are going to bring in some channeled song messages. Messages from their higher self, Cancer. We know that you love our Cancer, our beautiful Cancer. What do you want to say to our Cancer here today? It makes me sad when I read our messages of happier times. Wow, that also makes them sleepless. So they got their phone, computer, whatever. I do feel that it's a nocturnal energy of thinking about everything that kind of went wrong. This is Capricorn and Saturn energy, by the way. Reading messages, because they're real clear here. That's too many, but this is yours. They know that they really hurt you and they're really sorry. That came through a lot. They want to be honest with you. It's coming unstuck to communicate. For some of you, it could lead to more now, but I feel like it's not right now. But that might not be for everyone. I write messages that I never send. Okay, so that's also real clear. Look at that. Because it felt like a spinner when it came through for me initially in the 9 of Wands, which is in reverse. And as we talked about when that happened, that it could be trying to write a message or unsent, that type of thing. Deleted. I wish I could see you in person. Yeah, that's super strong. Those are yours, and this is yours. That's it, okay? They don't like not being in contact here. This is coming out of that. Even just trying to find a way to, I feel like, touch. Maybe even if it's in a guise of just checking in. How are you? You know, something lighthearted. Although it goes way deeper than that. I want to tell you the truth. Look at that. The Queen of Swords has made her way with the Lover's card. They regret making you feel like they didn't love you. The truth for sure is that they love you. Are they going to say that? Maybe. Wow. Okay, I'm putting this here also with the World card. I'm sending you a message. Oh, Cancer, I wish we were together right now. There's a lot of that energy here. Okay, so that is a lot of dreamy energy. So this is a message. You may have already received it, and they may have deleted one or unsent it. You know, and I want to tell you, I'm hearing too that it can be that it's coming through in synchronicities in your life and through songs, but this is also your person here sending this. So did you already receive a message? Maybe. It's really around the Devil in reverse and being honest with you about kind of why they ran. Why they just left you feeling like you did something wrong and that they didn't love you, because it's not true, but something's still going on here. What you see online is a lie and I'm not okay, and that's a validation of that. So what is it? Is it another pentacle? Is that a person, place, thing, religion, cultural differences? What is it? I'm bringing in some channeled song messages. It can be your song is coming down or songs of relevance to you, your connection. Maybe you're hearing a particular song a lot. I want to move the energy. It can be songs that you don't like, you've never heard of. That's okay. Maybe you feel you're sending it. There's always a sentiment behind a song. And sometimes there are things like names or locations that you're going to resonate with that I won't even know. These are yours. I know your image of me isn't what I hope to be. I treated you unkindly. But darling, can't you see? There's no one more important to me. Baby, can't you see me through? A song for you, Leon Russell. Look at that. There's a time for us. Someday there'll be time for us. Time together with time to spare. Time to learn and time to care. Somewhere Barbra Streisand. And is that you saying, I'm going to put these down? I'm going to upright this high priestess here. Gosh, I just got goosebumps. I love you too, but this is really hard for me waiting around. Maybe, because there's a one last look energy. What's under there? Oh, nothing. Okay. I thought something was trying to show through. All of fate's a chance. It's either good or bad. I tossed my coin to say, in love with me you'd stay. All in love is fair. Barbra Streisand and Stevie Wonder. That pairing is unlikely. That's another thing. You could be really kind of different people here. Maybe you were friends first. Well, here we are again. I guess it must be fate. We've tried on our own, but deep inside we've known we'd be back to set things straight. This is the feeling of your connection, okay? It's an old song. Some of you may not have heard of it. Sharon Peter Cetera, it's called After All, written by Tom Shaw and Dean Pitchford. So you know I'm a musician, so I like to give credit to the songwriters. This is how I feel about this connection, that it's just not finished. Whatever happens now, there's just a coming back together energy here, like you kind of keep finding each other. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. Your song, Elton John, a song for you, Leon Russell. So there is musician energy here too for some of you. That's it. That is it. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. You'll never walk alone, Nina Simone, written by Richard Rogers. I'm putting this with the Lover's card. I guess I'm lying to myself. This is also the reading. It's just you and no one else. I miss you, the Rolling Stones. That's the clarity that came through from the very beginning. Yeah. What is keeping you apart, Cancer? This is the last message, the last song message, the last channeled song. Walk on through the wind. Walk on through the rain. Though your dreams be tossed and blown, walk on, walk on. Is that you? With hope in your heart. And you'll never walk alone, you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone, Nina Simone's Richard Rogers. It came again. Look, it's come down twice. Okay. That's your reading today, Cancer. Really goosebumpy. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's reading, please like the reading. Liking readings, of course, watching them, liking them, sharing them if you're inspired to do so, subscribing to the Tarot Closet. If you haven't already, these are things that really help the channel grow. So thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I'm sending you love and light wherever you are in the world, whatever journey, wherever you are in your journey. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you at another love reading. Bye, Cancer.